Hi Taurus, Taurus Sun, Taurus Rising, and Taurus Moon. Welcome to your Tarot Videoscope for 18 by Ama. Please listen for your rising sign and also for your moon sign, because sometimes your messages could make better sense to you through your moon sign or through your rising sign. And this is a very important month. We are going to have eclipses happening, followed by another one in August. July 12th, we're going to have a solar eclipse in the sign of Cancer. I did write this down. And on July 27, we're going to have another eclipse, a full moon lunar eclipse on the sign of Aquarius. If you are interested to see how these eclipses will influence you, click in the link down here below. An eclipse is astrologers say that an eclipse influences your life for the next 6 months. I did do predictions for each and every sign, how this eclipse season will influence you. And as I was doing them, it turns out that for particular signs, these eclipses are actually going to influence you a little bit longer than 6 months. So for some signs, they were going to influence you for 9 months. For other signs, even up to 12 months. So if you are interested to see how these eclipses are going to influence the next 6 to 12 months of your life, click in the link down here below. If you'd like to schedule a private consultation, email me at amalightworker@gmail.com or visit our website amalightworker.com. And remember to like, share, and subscribe. Remember when to subscribe. Right here, you're going to see a little bell icon. That's the notification bar. This way, turn it on. This way, you will be notified every time that I do live streamings for you or when I upload videos just like this one. And stay tuned, because we are going to be doing a live streaming. As always, it is an important month, so I will try to do a little bit of like extra videos or streaming. With that being said, now allow me to focus on this reading for you. I did open 3 cards from the traditional tarot deck and 1 more from the angel tarot deck by Adoring Virtue. And the general meaning that I keep picking up for you, Taurus, have to deal with having to make decisions, having to kind of like protect your territory or protect what is yours. Careful of not overreacting or on jumping into a situation a little bit too soon. There's a lot here around how your own feelings could be changing, unveiling the truth, uncovering the truth. You could be receiving some news in regards to money, so be careful with your actions, particularly if any of these actions could be a little bit like rushing to soon new beginnings. There's a little bit of the sense of releasing old karma and now generating new karma, a sense of both blessings but also confusion, like a combination of both that you are going to experience. Now let me break it down one by one. The first card is 5 of Swords, and to me it means winners and losers, competitions of importance. Clearly, you are defeating others. However, please be careful of overconfidence and danger of rushing in too soon. That's the meaning of the card. Now, allow me to tune in so I can psychically hear what guides have to say about this card. They are talking about situations related to the workplace. So whether you have your own business, you're self-employed, or you work for a company, there's going to be a certain sense of you trying to either separate your work, separate yourself from other things that are not too positive, or trying to be selective, trying to organize things in a way that you feel now your work or your career is going in a specific direction, or even narrowing down a direction. You notice that people around you, particularly people with whom you could be seen in daily basis, like coworkers, people that are related to your work, they be either being a little bit too spontaneous when they shouldn't be, but I keep getting a sense of some people overreacting. You also feel like sometimes you just work better and you are more productive when just mind your own business and you just do your own thing without too much mingling with other people. And there's also, I keep getting a sense like drawing a line in the sand, protecting what's yours, standing up for your self. I feel that if there was a person or a group of people in the work environment that in some ways either delayed things for you, caused delays, caused trouble, or you simply don't feel so comfortable around them, I keep getting a sense that either this person could be moving away from the job, or it could also be this entire group of people. I doesn't feel like this person leaving the workplace may be leaving the workplace right now in why they be leaving the workplace anytime between July and the next upcoming 3 months. But it does feel like whatever you see happening in the workplace, new people coming in, people quitting, and new people coming in, they are telling me that is going to create room for you to grow, through your career, to move up with your work. So in some ways you are going to end up benefiting from either new places coming in new people coming in the workplace, or people quitting the job. Maybe they get another job. You need to take a stand, particularly when it comes to what you believe in, and particularly if you have children or family members that you are still responsible for, because I keep getting the sense that you put your foot down and you be very firm about something. So maybe children not be easy to deal with. You're going to put your foot down. Maybe they're still young and they throw tantrums. I do feel that you could be thinking about traveling. However, either you'll be unclear about these traveling details, about the details, about the specific dates, or other things in relation to this travel. There is a certain sense of uncertainty and things that you need to figure out more specifically in regards to traveling, a possible move. But the first strong feeling that I got was around traveling, and then some uncertainty around you moving also came out, but it wasn't the strongest feeling. The next card that you have is the Knight of Swords. If it represents a person, usually it represents a Libra, an Aquarius, or a Gemini. This could be the sun sign, the rising sign, or the moon sign. The meaning of the card is confidence, capacity, vision, but also vicious. Time for battle has not arrived yet because you need more information. And it also means two things: either a devil's advocate or an advocate for free speech. So that's the meaning of the card. But do you see how even in this card the meaning is like danger of rushing in too soon, or danger of being overconfident? And this is again some sort of a warning for you to slow down a little bit, not to rush in too soon. Certain things have to be postponed, not that you are planning for it, but in some ways they're showing me like certain things in your life are moving forward pretty quickly. And on the other hand, you also have things that you feel stuck. They're not proceeding, they're not going forward exactly like planned. You have to deal with a lot of things that come up last minute, or things that happen all of a sudden. You have to be very careful with this Knight of Swords, particularly if you are doing some sort of a business dealing with this Knight of Swords. Could be a boss, could be a landlord. Um, and for some reason, they are also telling me that this Knight of Swords, for some of you, be representing the institution of a legal institution, like the justice and the legal institution. So you have to be careful if you have anything going on around a legal situation, or you dealing with an institution of law and justice, even if it is a law office. You need to provide some particular documents, or you have to deal with contracts or negotiations of some sort. Make sure that you understand everything, because I also keep getting the sense that you not know all of the facts. Somebody on purpose hiding something from you, hiding information, hiding the truth, or simply like not revealing everything that you need to know. So particularly if you are dealing with negotiations of some sort, or contracts, old and new contracts, you really need to be careful around this, because for some of you, they are telling me that a situation that you are going to be very excited about, it's not going to be long lasting. So pay attention to the little details. There's going to be some sort of a conflict. For some of you, I feel like this could be a conflict with other people around you, particularly with this Knight of Swords. But you also feel your own inner conflicts being more highlighted. So it is about what is going on with you internally, your own thoughts. So pay attention to that. Don't do anything unless you feel absolutely sure about it, and you feel also like you are steering your own juices. There's another scenario, because for other Taurians, I keep getting the impression that this could be either a business partner or a spouse or a business associate rushing in because they're bringing in some ideas to generate more money. Maybe they're bringing in a new project so you can get more money. Maybe so they're bringing in more business. So they also receive some good news from a spouse. Maybe their financial situation improves, and it could be happening all of a sudden. If you are self-employed, I keep getting expect changes. And when these changes come, because this is general reading, you will not feel and experience the changes right now in July. You may be experiencing these changes in the next upcoming 3 months, but when the changes come, you need to be prepared, because it feels like work, 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 money, money, money. It's going to be like changes all around you. You even feel a little bit overwhelmed when these changes take place. So these are good changes, blessing, more money, more work, more business, but at the same time, it also feels overwhelming. The next card that you have is the stars. Stars, yeah. To me, it means a spiritual awakening, um, transformation of your mind, body, spirit, health. It's a very psychic card. Pay attention to your dreams, and it also means wishing upon your star. And now this wish is coming true, but it is also about the balance, what's going on around you, what's going on internally, balancing everything that needs to be balanced in your life. And it also means the naked truth, uncovering the naked true. Many of you will be manifesting. And I know that Taurus is going to be one of those signs that is going to be particularly very affected by these eclipses. Okay, and I believe that is going to be particularly. I have a few notes that I'm trying to find. The new moon solar eclipse happening in London is going to be particularly affecting you, Taurus. Yeah, that's what I have. So you feel that effect even now before the eclipse starts to happen. I do feel that it is about you changing your feelings. How you feel during the day may be changing during the night. You could be changing the feelings that you have with someone, about someone with whom you are romantically linked. They are showing me two things. Either your marriage is getting better, okay, and emotionally is more grounded, more balanced, or this is you rushing in a little bit too soon with the feelings that you have, with the romantic feelings that you have for someone. You could be also walking away, you could also be walking away from someone. For some of you, it does feel like you are planning to break up with someone, and maybe you had like an on and off situation going on for a while. When these eclipses come around, you are going to make a decision to walk away forever. That's going to be the case for some of you. If there is a situation still pending around a divorce, so I'm not saying that you are going to suddenly be divorced, I'm not saying that. But for those of you who have some kind of a situation ongoing with a divorce, you just end up signing papers to finally this divorce, or it could also be around other things related to a divorce, like a child's custody as well. I do feel that your creativity is going to lead you to new horizons, to new places, to new ideas, to new business ideas. So you do need to pay attention to your ideas, your creativity. Particularly for you, I keep getting constantly I see some of you like trying to find the meaning of a dream. You need to consult somebody about these dreams that you are experiencing. And the next card that you have is Nine of Fire. So let me read it to you. Don't give up. Protect that which you have created. Have courage and believe in yourself. So that's the meaning of the card. Now allow me to tune in so I can hear psychically what does it mean for you. They are referring to a family related situation and how a situation could be changing, particularly if there was a family situation involving money, taking care of children, or taking care of elderly parents. Not so much an inheritance, but that is also coming forward. For some of you, it is some sort of a father or a father figure that seems to come forward, and the relationship that you have with a father or a father figure seems to be particularly highlighted for many of you Taurians. You could be the one assisting them, helping them in some ways more so than usual. You could be the one trying to cheer them up or trying to encourage them to do something, or simply, trying to brighten their spirit. You have to be very careful with people who steal your ideas, people who take credit for your work. And if that has been going on for a while, I do feel like it's like you just can't suppress this anymore. You could be flipping out on someone. You could be starting a fight, but definitely I feel like you are going to be doing something to protect your work, protect your ideas, or taking a stand toward this person. Just again, make sure that you know all of the facts and you don't rush in too soon. They are showing me your stomach and how your stomach be a little bit sensitive for some of you, and there's going to be a lot of new beginnings, because I am getting this sense like all karma is releasing you and you releasing all karma. But now again, you have to be careful of your decisions, because you are now creating new karma. Your self-esteem and your self-confidence are again going to be transformed. But even though you feel a little bit confused at first and even emotionally reactive for some of you, I do feel that they're telling me for some reason the end of you are going to see the results, you are going to achieve something significant, success, or or it all will be worth it. I don't know if you're going to go on vacation and you're going to get a sunburn, but they're telling me also to pay attention to your skin, any issues with your skin, or burning. Pay attention to burning or little mishaps like a little burning accidents and stuff. Give me another moment. You have to wait for the right moment. I keep getting that for some of you, you are thinking of beginning some sort of a legal process. Okay, but they're telling me that you have to be careful with the timing when you decide to start this legal process, and you have to be careful because sometimes it's okay for you to unleash your full potential so you can move forward, and there are other times when you need to calm the dragon within you, because again, there's going to be a tendency for you to be irritated, frustrated, get into fights that might be your nature, but you are surely going to be very tempted to go that way. So try to stay as calm as you can. I also see other ones either doing meditation, joining a meditation circle. I see others doing a Reiki. They are also showing me yoga, but it does feel like new beginnings. Maybe you never did this kind of things before, and now in some ways you are more so drawn to these things. I keep getting balance, even though at some point you're going to feel like you are all over the place. Nevertheless, balance will be restored. I hope that this made sense to you. Leave me a comment down here below. Clicking the link. The link is going to take you to the Vimeo videos. For those of you who are interested for download and purchase to see how the eclipses happening in biomes are going to influence your life for the next 6 months up to the next 12 months. Please like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. Thumbs up. Stay tuned, because this way you will be notified next time, because I'm going to be doing live streamings. It is an important month. Thank you again so much. Email me for a private reading. I'm a lightworker at gmail.com, and I will connect with you soon in the next video. Bye.